Hey, YouTube, it's been a while. I haven't posted in like 3 weeks. I haven't been streaming either. I've been watching my sub count get lower, and it's actually kind of crazy. Like, that, I mean, I don't really go to people's channels sometimes. Like, I have done a purge before where I've gotten rid because I've had just so many subscriptions. Like, and I'll go to a channel and like if they haven't, if it's like I consider a dead channel, like they haven't posted in like 7 months, yeah, I'll probably unsubscribe. But usually I will still stay subscribed even then if I really fuck with their content. But it kind of like those people, those are like what I would consider like a creator. They put time and effort, they edit, you know what I'm saying? Like my videos are very low effort, and it is almost like I don't know if I want to say humbling, but it's kind of crazy to me though that like people will go to my channel and see that I haven't posted or whatever, and they'll just unsubscribe. Like the fact that they care enough about like my shit, like I don't know, I don't know. Anyways, I haven't posted in a while, and I really wanted to do that. Like it's been like 3 weeks, like and like me being a YouTube, making YouTube, it's hard. It's not easy. I used to think it was, but like it is not. Like figuring out what content to make, what to talk about, and like some motivation is also a thing too. And you just gotta like I don't and like I don't want to just make a video about I don't want to make a video just to make a video. Like just for the sake of making a video. And I feel like that shows that it reflects in like people can tell that when you're just put like the fucking people who just post drama slop like more Pegasus. I remember during the Mr. Beast drama, people were like calling out on that motherfucker. But yeah, PlayStation shirt. I know it's a weird time to be. I still like this shirt. See, when I see this symbol, I think like PlayStation I think like Spyro, Crash, Twisted Metal. That when I wear this, that's what I'm representing. I'm not representing. And enough of that. Let's talk about Metroid now. Metroid is really good. Like this, to my knowledge, is the most recent Metroid. 2D Metroid, right? I don't know. We got a year on this bitch. I think this game's like 5 years old. I don't know. Like this game's a little older, and this game surprised me. I have never played a 2D Metroid before, and like I said, I played Metroid Prime. I had the Prime collection on the Wii, and I really liked that. I thought that was a solid. I don't know if I ever actually beat it. Like if anybody was into Metroid Prime like way back in the day, like when that collection came out, if you remember Grievous Rocks, he was like a legendary YouTuber back in during like the Machinima period. Like he did more than just like Metroid, but like I religiously followed his playthroughs on Metroid because I was just so stupid. Like I used to think Zelda, like beating Zelda games or beating a Zelda dungeon made me feel smart. I feel like Metroid kind of is more, if I don't know, like I don't know. They're both hard. Both games require a brain, or you can just look it up like I do. But I really try not to look up shit in Metroid Dread. Like I've only had to do it like I think twice, where I was like, I give up, I surrender. But then after I figured, once I was shown the correct way to do it, like literally in these games, I don't know if every Metroid is like, but like if you're stuck, you're never actually stuck. You're actually in the right spot, and you just gotta shoot walls and shit. Like there is no getting stuck in this game. Like if you are stuck, I read it in a comment. Like that's where I got that. Like you're not actually stuck. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Like, and that mindset is what will help you get through these games. But yeah, again, so I just wanted to talk about like Metroid Prime, right? Like, yeah, I would religiously follow Grievous Rocks. I really liked watching his content back in the day. Dude, I was like 14 years old. I was like a kid, and yeah, I really liked watching it. They were very helpful. He was very smart. He knew what he was doing. He knew the games well. I imagine he probably played them back on GameCube. And again, like I had a blast playing through them, and I just don't know. I don't know. And then like after that, I remember Other M came out, Metroid Other M, and I don't really want to talk about that too much because like I guess that game sucks. Like I guess Metroid Other M is the Paper Mario sticker star of the series, which I never understood that because I liked that game. I remember loving that game. I really liked it. I remember people didn't like that Samus was talking. I think there were other issues that people had with that game. I'm not exactly sure, but I remember just being very fond of that game, and like I wish I still had it. Like it's like one of those rare like Wii games now. I don't know if they would bring it back just because of the poor reception. Even though I thought I liked it, but again, like I'm coming from like a casual Metroid perspective. Like I only played Prime, maybe just Prime 1. I don't really even remember if I beat the entire trilogy, but I do remember at least playing the first one. And and then I played Other M. I really liked it. But then I don't know if there was like a Metroid drought, or I mean, I did kind of go to like PlayStation. I was playing more of my PS3 and PS4, and I kind of just fell off Nintendo in general because I completely skipped the Wii U, and I don't really think there was a lot of Metroid going on until like Dread, right? I mean, again, I don't know, but with this game, like I just want to, yeah, let me just open my file real quick. Like I want to talk about a few of the things that really got me hooked with this game. Well, actually, right now, the loading times kind of suck. Like, whenever you're going through a teleporter and a shuttle, elevator, whatever the case is, the loading times, it could be a little shorter, which is why it would be really cool if we got like a Switch 2 edition or like a free upgrade patch. I don't know. Like, it kind of sucks. Like, playing this on the Switch 2 doesn't really. I haven't noticed enhancements. The loading times, I feel like they're just kind of just a little annoying. That's like really the only thing I don't like. Like, I mean, whenever I have to go to it, like I said, a shuttle, teleporter, elevator, whatever the case may be, it's really annoying having to sit through the loading. I mean, the animation's kind of cool. Like I like the teleporter one. The shuttle one's really cool. The first one you see is the elevator, and that one has like a very they all actually kind of have tense, like it just feels tense. I mean, the game is literally called Dread, right? And like in the first area, I think that's actually where I'm at right now, is Archaria or something. Whenever the game introduced you here, you feel so restricted, right? And that was the point. That's the point of the beginning of the game. Like Samus, like law. I'm not really getting into the story or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, you lost all your powers and stuff, and that was like one of the things that really got me hooked right from the beginning was getting like items, right? Upgrading Samus and like the dopamine of getting like a new ability. Like I legitimately, like I've been playing both of these games lately, and I've been having a harder time getting off of Dread versus Final Fantasy VII. Like I can stop playing Final Fantasy VII like anytime, like, but like Metroid Dread, I legitimately have a hard time putting this game down. And since I'm already on the power ups and stuff, I'm gonna tell you right now, I haven't beat the game yet. Obviously, I don't like this one. I think this is trash. It's so. I mean, it's not like it compared to the other abilities. This one's kind of hard. I like it takes a little bit of a little bit of a skill curve, but it's honestly like not that hard. But I just find it in practice when you're out in the field trying to do the speed booster ability. It is like you have to be running, right? And you have to click. I think the left. Yeah, you have to click left and you have to run straight. And as you can see, like a lot of the areas in this game. Oh, there's the train. A lot of areas in this game, there's obstacles, right? Like, I'm not going to be able to, like, it's so rare where it's an open space where I can just run, right? I can just run and dash. Like, it's not like that. Like, there are some areas like that, but for the most part, it's so weird. And I feel like there might be a future, I mean, again, I haven't beat the game yet, but yeah, I hope there's, like, an upgraded version of that to where it's, like, less restrictive. I don't know. I mean, that is probably, I mean, it's a cool ability. Like, it's cool. Like, I mean, she's literally, like, running supercharged and breaking shit. It is cool, but like in practice, out in the game, it sucks. Space jump is fire. I really like that. Like I essentially have like, oh yeah, the dashes too. That's fire. Like and just like the regular gameplay and combat of this game is just addicting. It is just fun. Like I had so much fun with Dread. I went back and I went on the Super Nintendo and I went and played I don't even know what it's called, Super Metroid, or the Metroid that is on the SNES. And I might actually play and finish that, old as fuck as it is, because it is literally like Super Metroid, or I'm just gonna call it Super Metroid. I don't know if it's actually Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo and Metroid Dread. These games are like exactly the same. Like they're almost like one to. I mean, I'm not like what I'm trying to say is like even the menu, when you open the menu on Dread, that's exactly how it was on the Super Metroid. And like again, they're both 2D, and the way you explore and get your power ups and shit. They're you know what I'm saying? Like they're not the same, but like they're the same kind of. And I mean, I would say Dread is. This is just like so good though. Like just, oh, it's just so good. The exploration and oh, this Emmy door is frozen. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot I can like really show you right now, like where I'm at, because I just got back to the first area of the game, and now like everything's frozen and shit. But like, oh my god, dude. And oh yeah, the boss fights. Oh my god. Like the first couple are kind of like cinematic. Like I think the first three, I don't know, maybe there will be more like that, but like where I'm at in the game, I guess I did fight like a giant bug or something, but that one wasn't like as cinematic as like the first three were. But like what the game has been doing now, and I don't hate it because I actually really like these bosses. I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, here. This is where you first fight them. Ferenia, the Chozo soldiers, these robot Chozo. These ones are like what I mean by cinematic boss fights is like, you know, like it's a big monster and it's got like different forms and stuff, you know, different phases. These bosses aren't like that, you know. I mean, they do have like the Chozo soldiers, they have like that time where you gotta parry. It's like a time thing. But other than that, I mean, I guess they too technically have forms and phases, but like it's just not as, it's not like fighting that big monster where the in the fire lava where you had to like, you know what I mean, like you, it was like almost like a puzzle where you had to like figure it out. Like this is just a straight up beat 'em up battle, you know what I'm saying? Like there's not much thought process, you just gotta learn their moves, kind of like a Dark Souls fight, you know what I'm saying? And I really like them. They're simple but they're so fun. And there was one where you had to fight two Chozo soldiers at the same time, and oh god, that shit was so fun. The stadium was just perfect to where like if you're good at the game mechanically, I think this was the one actually. Or no, that's a central unit. Oh yeah, and that brings me to the central units and the Emmys, right? The Emmy, again, that kind of brings me back to the whole Dread setting. Like the whole time, you know, you're here. I mean, you're not necessarily getting chased by these robots. I mean, you are, I guess, but like they're in these zones, right? And only in those zones can they chase you. But I think they are aware of Samus's presence, like in general. Like they can sense her because of her Metroid DNA and shit. So like even if I'm not in this Emmy zone, well, I mean, you know, this is cleared obviously, but before it was cleared, like this was like a, you know, a bad zone. Like I would die here. I'd be getting chased and hunted down by a very vicious, invincible robot that I cannot beat. But once you beat the central unit, you get the Omega Beam, and then that's when it like that like there's just so many like little gameplay loops in this game that are just so good. Like I love the parts where you go to the central unit, you beat them. The central unit's just like an eyeball. It's a very simple kind of, and again like this 2D aspect. Like I haven't really been on 2D games in a long time, and I think that's why I'm just like enjoying it so much. And again, like yeah, the central unit, it's typically just a, you know, I wouldn't even consider it a boss fight. But then after that, after you get the Omega Cannon, that's when you go back into the danger zone where you're being actively chased, and the only thing you can do is run, hide, and do whatever. I mean, oh yeah, you also have an ability that turns you invisible, but it has a bar, that green bar. I'm trying to point at it like a dummy, but like the green bar, you can see that takes energy, and then once that is gone, you can still stay invisible, but instead of that green energy, it's going to take your actual health away. So it won't kill you though. It'll stop at 1 HP. So you know, I kind of forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the Emmy's own. Okay, so yeah, like once you get the beam, and then you got to go back into the danger zone, and now instead of being hunted, you are kind of the hunter, I guess. But the strategy for these Emmy fights that this is what I really loved, is like you have to take knowledge of the map and find like an area like this. You see how this is where, like how I was talking about the speed booster, this would be a good spot for the speed booster. But not just for the speed booster, but this is a great spot to fight the Emmy, because like you have to be stationary and you gotta basically spam the blaster, but you have to aim at their head to, I guess, I don't know, like you break, it's like an armor plating basically, like you break the plating by overheating it, and then you have to charge the Omega Beam and shoot directly at it, and it's just so satisfying every time. And I think I have two left. There's only two left in the game. That's why like I feel like I'm kind of nearing the end. Well, maybe not. Maybe halfway, maybe a little bit past halfway, but this game is just so good, and collecting everything. I mean, this teleporter is, you know, tweaking out because I haven't got to it yet. So like It's helpful. It's helpful. Actually, I think there is an item that I need to get in Arteria now. Actually, oh yeah, that reminds. Or wait, did I already get that? No. Yeah, yeah. This is what I got to do right now. I don't want to get spoiled. I mean, by the time I post this, maybe I'll already get to that point. But I'm just checking my audio right now, real quick, to make sure. Okay, everything's good. That would suck. Um, so yeah, like going and finding the items, the backtracking. You'll find an area that you can't go because it's too hot or too cold. You got to come back when you get the power suit, or the appropriate upgrades. And this is all typical Metroid shit, but to me it's kind of new and it's like really fun and exciting. Because again, like I only played Metroid Prime. I liked it, but I guess I didn't love it enough to like really stick with Metroid. And again, I mean, I think like later in life, like towards the PlayStation 4 generation, I just kind of shifted away from Nintendo. And then when the Switch dropped, I got into Mario Odyssey, Fire Emblem, and I don't know, like Metroid just. Dude, Metroid is like a sleeper hit. Like this is like look how much health I have. I have like 799 health. I don't even know what the three question mark. Like I'll be getting an unidentified upgrade or whatever, something I don't even have. I assume it's like a what I got like a missile. Maybe it's like a I have no idea. But it's just gonna be like another projectile, I would imagine. But yeah, Metroid Dread, really amazing. This is probably one of my favorite games that I've played on Switch. Like, it is easily like in my top five, maybe not top five, but it's definitely in my top 10 games. Like that easy too, that easy. Like it is so good, and I just wanted to talk about it. I've been yapping a while. I pretty much went over all of the things that I really liked about the game that made me excited. I mean, the music and the story, the setting. I didn't really want to talk about, the spoilers. Well, there's really not much to spoil, but it's good. It's really good. The name Dread is very fitting for dude. The game damn near feels like a horror in the beginning when you are literally helpless. Like I remember one of the dialogue that Adam. I don't know what Adam is. I guess because I'm not a Metroid guy, but Adam, this robot thing that talks to you. He maybe it's his ship. I don't know. But there was this one scene where he's like, "Accept your helplessness, Samus. You are fucked." Basically, not verbatim, but like that is essentially what he was saying. Like, Samus, you cannot fight these robots. You accept your helplessness. That was definitely what he said. I remember that because I was like, damn. But yeah, that's good shit. I think the last game I talked about was Paper Mario, and I still haven't beat that. I definitely want to make another Paper Mario Thousand Year Door video after I beat it and kind of have updated thoughts about it. I might actually talk about Crossing Souls at some point too. I think that's a good game. I want to start like talking about the games that I'm actually playing, and especially games like Crossing Souls that I don't think many people know about too. I don't know about a Borderlands video. I might just keep streaming that. I definitely want to stream more FF7 on the Switch too. Just real quick, FF7 on the Switch, dude, it's really not that bad. Like I can see why you would want to play it on PlayStation or PC. I could definitely see it. Like a lot of like some of the scenes and I mean, even just like watching Cloud and like seeing like the muscles in his arm kind of look a little weird. I mean, maybe it kind of looked like that in the other versions too. But like there was also another scene where like there was supposed to be food on a plate and it just wasn't there. But like the thing I want to say is whenever I'm playing this on my Switch, I don't like feel like, oh man, I gotta get this on Steam at some point so I can really enjoy it. Like no, I don't feel like that. But like I will say this, if I ever see like the remake on sale, like if I could get it for like $5-10 or whatever, like dirt cheap on Steam, I will, just so I can like actually see it in an enhanced version and maybe see that one cutscene and see what the food was. But I enjoy playing on my Switch too. I'm not like a graphics guy. Like really, like when it comes down to like these tech things, like it was kind of like what I was talking about Dread. The only thing that really bothers me is the loading times. That's what I really care about when it comes to like the Switch 2 and like upgraded games or whatever, is the loading times. And oh, I'm just trying to think here. I know Super Mario Odyssey is a little enhanced. It definitely is better. Oh, Breath of the Wild. Oh my goodness, yeah. I don't even think the loading times were bad even on the Switch 1 though. But like that's my thing. I hate long loading times. And that's what I want the Switch 2 to like really fix, is that. And oh yeah, loading times on the Final Fantasy 7, it's not that bad at all. Really not. But yeah, this video is getting a little too long. I just wanted to post something because I feel like it's been a minute. It's been way too long. Metroid Dread is really good. Metroid in general is really good. This is an amazing series. I love it. Gameplay is so good. Watch me charge this plasma beam. Kerchow. Bam. What else can I do? I got missiles and shit. I can roll into a ball. I got bombs and shit. Ooh, you see that? Yeah, there's just so much you can do in this game. It's fire. I love this game. Alright, that's about it. I dropped my controller.